Good morning, my friends. I hope you're all doing really well. I am back with a new video. I'm excited to get started in my craft room again. I threw on a sweater. It's a little bit chilly always here in the basement. In my craft room, I made myself a vanilla latte on this rainy, dreary day. Nice and cozy in here. And we're going to be doing a Hillside Heart Prompt pages today. Hosted by Caroline on the Hill. I will leave her channel link down below and you can join at any time. She is the one that is hosting this, so you can go check out her channel and her video on that as well. So we picked 4 hearts. Oh, I flipped one accidentally. I picked 4 hearts without looking, with words on it that were donated by you viewers. And I've got the word reading by Amanda. Let's go ahead and pick another one. Okay, we have Fireplace, donated by Family. You can go ahead and pick as many hearts as you wish. It doesn't matter. I just decided to do 4 at a time. And then we've got Fabric from Bag Full of Treasure. And we need, oh, this one flipped. And we need one more. And then whatever words you pick, that is what you create your collage or page out of. Okay, and then we have Vintage, donated by Lorianne. Okay, that sounds really good. Fabric, Fireplace, Reading, and Vintage. Let's see what we can come up with. This will be so fun, and I find that it's very adventurous to, not know what you're going to create, because in the meantime, I haven't prepped anything, right? So I pick my words out, and then I normally will pause you a little bit while I look for my items. I have so many different things, so many cutouts that I have harvested from magazines, and then I will see what I can come up with. And I usually try to blend the 2 pages in a little bit with whatever I'm creating, so it kind of looks like all in one page. So I gotta look for Fireplace, I gotta look for a piece of fabric, and something vintage, and something reading. Okay, let's pause you a bit and I'll see what I can find. I have gathered up a few items here, and so I had a bit of a hard time finding a fireplace without a Christmas scene on it. So for today, that's what it's gonna be, and I think it will be all right. I think I'll be able to incorporate it quite nicely. So I've got this paper here that looks very vintage to me. So I'm going to somehow add a little bit of this to the pages, as well as I had another one here. Just some regular paper here. Now on this paper here, you can see by the fireplace, there's a picture on top of there that has some writing in it. So I think I'm going to be able to use some of this vintage print paper in here to incorporate the vintage look. And at the same time, I think it's going to be really pretty. I'm excited for this. Now, where did I place my ruler? I just had it here, and I want to try and make it so that the pages will blend in somewhat. Now, I don't know for sure if I will use that yet. We'll kind of see how it goes. I kind of decide things as I go along. I don't always know for sure what items I will actually use and what I won't use. So we'll see. We'll see what we'll do. I am just trying to decide here. Yeah, I am going to put this print down. I'm just going to put this right across because I know later on I can kind of separate the two here. Now, look at my little scissor go here. too. No, it doesn't really matter how you rip the paper or how it will look on here, because I will be covering it with other items, so it does not matter. I like the messy rip look to begin with. Okay. What is the project that you're working on this week? What have you been up to? Okay, so I've got those intact there, but I think I'm going to add... Now this is from one of my flow books. And the other items I can't even... Some of them are from magazines and some of them are from just my vintage paper pack collection. This did have stickers in the back, but I didn't really care for those stickers to begin with, so I am okay if I cover that. Now, I had gone away with my husband for a few days on the road just to take a little break from home. I had been babysitting the grandkids quite a bit while my daughter and son-in-law went on a mission trip, and it's been quite busy the last week, and I just felt like I needed a little break and just go with for a while on the road. So that is what I did Monday, Tuesday, and so that's why you didn't have a video then. I did put up a short video on my channel about I showed you a little bit of nature, some water, some looming trees and stuff like that that I thought was just really beautiful, that I discovered while I went for a walk while my husband was loading. And so it's on my channel if you haven't seen it. Go ahead and check it out. And then on there I just said that I wouldn't have a video Monday, Tuesday because I was away for a few days. Now hang on a little bit, let me just see here. Okay, so I've got reading. What were my words again? I have to remind myself. Okay, so I've got vintage, I've got fireplace. Yeah, this is fine. I'm going to put this right in the middle here. Okay, that I will leave that for now as it is, and then I'm going to go ahead and rip this over here. Maybe I will, there's an orange slice there. I don't know if I really want that on here, but it doesn't really quite match what I'm going for here. I'm just going to go ahead and remove that. Maybe I will do a little bit of ripping just with my hand. Actually, I'm going to keep that there because... Okay, I have... This just kind of reminds me of me. I always have to have reading glasses all over the place so that I can read. So I might add that in here. And this is another vintage that I could use for my vintage. I know that I have the vintage paperback in the background over here, but this is also vintage looking to me with the old scale and the books. So I might add that in here with my reading. Now will that work? I am going to take and just match this up with the rest. I don't want a clean cut over here, so I'm just going to go ahead and tear this here I really love the look of tearing. So that might be too big to add here, huh? What do I want to do? Do I want to add this? Do I not want to add this? I might look for something that's a little bit smaller than this for my vintage, because I really don't want to tear this reading page any further than what I have already. I added another piece of vintage print over there, and then what would be more vintage looking than a tea-dyed old doily, right? I might have to, I don't know if I can rip this. Okay, there. Oh, I like that. Yes, I do. I really like that. I'm just going to glue this on here approximate. It doesn't have to be have glue all over the place, although this glue does dry fairly easily, because I just don't want to have purple all over the place later on, right? But it will dry up, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my reading paper over this. I think that will look very lovely, very nice. And then I'm going to put my heart with reading on there, and then I will have, here's my fireplace. Let's see how I can make this all come together. It is so fun to see how the page will turn out. It's a surprise every time I do these pages. Now, I think I am going to, I'm sorry, I'm often just talking to myself, right? Because I'm just trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. So at times I mean, if I'm not talking, I apologize. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing or what I need to do. And I have a hard time crafting and talking at the same time. I don't know if you have that issue as well, but sometimes I just need to be quiet and craft. Hope you can't hear my washing machine going. I'm doing laundry at the same time as I am crafting today. Do more things at once, right? Get all the things done. Okay. Now, so I've got fireplace. I've got, okay, so I also have fabric. I kind of like how this is turning out. I don't know if I will need to do a whole lot more here. And then I have vintage. And now the whole page to me, everything, including this side even, with everything together, looks kind of vintage to me. Am I right? I think so. I don't think I need to put anything really specific on here to because this all together, like this, does this not look vintage to you? I think it does. We'll see, maybe I'll come up with something else yet to add. This is, I'm slow going here at this because I gotta really think about what I'm doing. So I usually end up speeding the video up when I edit it. I know you don't see that part where I'm editing, of course, but otherwise this would be a very long video because it's taken me quite a bit of time here. So, and I've got fabric, and no, where did I leave that? Okay, I have this gorgeous fabric cluster right here that I got from a good friend. Carrie the Paper Monkey sent me this in the beautiful package that she had sent me a while ago. So many beautiful goodies in that package. That was my very first Happy Mail. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I should link it down below. But she had several fabric clusters in there, and isn't that just gorgeous? Now that also kind of looks like vintage to me as well. So I'm going to use this as my fabric. I just have to decide yet where exactly I want to add it. Because, okay, so I have some flowers over there. And I know this is not Christmassy, however, I think it could go here, right? Could it not? Or maybe here at the corner? I just gotta think here for a moment. Where do I want to add this fabric? She sent along several fabric clusters, so I think I'm gonna put one in this corner as well as one in this corner. Just kind of make everything flow together. I think that would look really nice. Now there's several different ones here. I'm just trying to decide which one would match the best. This one has a little bit of red on it. And let's see. Okay, I decided to add a little piece of doily here as well. And then for my fabric, I think I'm going to add my piece of fabric actually right up here in this corner. And I am going to use a different glue for that. Okay. And then I'm going to add my fabric heart, my word. I'm going to add that right underneath part of the fabric here. I like to keep who donated the word out in the open so that I don't cover it. And this way it will be out. I'm just going to put it up a little higher. There. And then I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to put the fireplace heart right at the bottom here. Okay. There you go. Oh, that's coming together beautiful. And then I'm going to add a piece of fabric at this corner too, just to tie it all together. And yeah, I'm going to do it. I don't want to cut any of that off. Do I want to add some of the doily at the top here? Just a little piece? I'm not sure. I often just end up using my finger. For the glue, luckily I do have a washroom right around the corner, so I can always just go wash my hands whenever I want. So I often do end up getting a lot of glue on myself and having to go wash in between, and that's okay, that's all right. Okay, let's see here. Just kind of layering different items on here just to blend everything nicely together, and I'm really liking this. I think it's turning out very lovely. Okay. I was going to add this, but now that I have gotten this far, I don't believe it blends in or matches in, so I'm going to leave that. I really love this paper. It's very pretty. I know it doesn't match in with the Christmassy theme that's going on over here, but that was not meant to be in the first place to have it looking like Christmas. But that is, like I said, that was the only fireplace I could find, and I think it doesn't look too bad, right? I don't think so. What do you think? Here. Okay, I am going to add this piece on top there as well. Yeah, I took that piece of paperback off because I wanted to add a piece of doily underneath it. So I found this very old vintage looking car, or is it a wagon or something? I'm not really sure if you can see it, but there's people sitting on it, and it is very vintage for sure. And at the bottom of it, it says it's later than you think. So I think this will go perfect with the word vintage here at the corner. I was looking through. I have a whole box full of little vintage items in here, and that's where I found it in, because I felt like it needed a little something at this corner yet. So that is what I am going to add, and I think that will complete it a little bit more. I'm just going to distress the edges here a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and glue that down. Oh man, I kind of covered that name up a little bit. But I do know who that's from, so I will know who that is. Oh yeah, I like that. Maybe I'll go a little bit on top of here. There you go. I like that. Oh goodness, yes I do. I really love that. I think I'm going to go ahead and oh, should I cut? Should I leave this stick out? No, I don't think I should. I'm going to go ahead and just cut some of that overflow, I'll call it. Just got some of that off. And then I'm going to go ahead and do I want to put a little bit of lace here too, or do I want to leave that empty? I feel like this needs something here at the bottom. Maybe not. Maybe I should just leave this empty here. Okay. Just going to go ahead and go around the edges here, just to blend everything in a little bit more, including the fabric, because some of these pages that I tore, they have that white edge on there that I do not want. I really love the fabric clusters at the corner. They may not exactly match the whole page, but I think it blends in pretty well all together. What do you think? I think it turned out actually quite lovely, even though the Christmas may not exactly match with what I did here, but yet at the same time, doesn't it all just blend in lovely? It has all the neutral colors in there, a little bit gold, and I think it blends in perfectly. I don't mind that at all. And then I've got the fabric clusters that I got from Carrie the Paper Monkey. I got those at each corner here. So with the word fabric, and then I've got the word fireplace down here, and then I've got reading. Now she's reading a book here, and then I've got a little vintage photo over there in the corner. And I like it. I like how it turned out. Hope you enjoyed coming along on this Hillside Heart Prompt session today. If you want to join, you're very welcome to. Just follow Caroline's channel, and she has a video on the whole thing. So without me explaining too much, I'll just leave her channel link down below, and you can go check it out for yourself. But it is a lot of fun. It's like a mystery every time you do a collage page like this. Well, I would say it's more like a mixed media art page, and I think it turned out beautiful. I may do a few offline. That's what I was going to talk to you about. I might not record all of them that I'm doing, simply because 2 reasons. One, my grandkids have been asking me if they can help me, if they can pick hearts, and if they can help me find items to create the pages. So I may end up letting them help me sometime. I don't know if I would record that. So I might end up doing some of them offline. That's one reason. And then a second reason is because when I picked 100 words, I guess I didn't realize it would stretch me that far. It is enough to fill this book up, to complete this book. But because I want to also do other projects in the future, that's another reason I might do a few that I'm not recording. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. If my grandkids mention it again, that they want to help me with it, and they want to pick hearts and help me pick different items for it, I may do a few that I have not videotaped. So that is it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for coming along and watching and being patient as I find different items to add here. Let me know what you think of this page. And at the end of this video, I think I might add a little bit of my nature finds on the trip when I went with my husband. Thank you for being here, and I wish you all a beautiful day. Thanks for watching.